Welcome Rockstars to more Minecraft Pixelmon. Today's gonna be an exciting day because we're gonna get one of the strongest evolutions ever, which was originally supposed to be Sylveon, but as you see by the title and thumbnail, it is Umbreon. You'll see how that happens in this episode, but leave a like, comment, subscribe if you do enjoy it, and let's get into it. Alrighty Rockstars, so today's episode is just all about preparing for the fire gym once again. Now to do that, we have this Pokemon egg here, which is actually a very special egg. If we do IV6 in this egg, it has 96% IVs, which is insane, and it's an eevee. 27 HP, 29 attack, 30 defense, 31 special attack, special defense, and speed. So we need to get a Magmar with flame body so we can actually hatch this guy a lot faster. So that's our current plan. So first of all, let's see if we even have a Magmortar or a Magmar. Sadly, out of all the Pokemon that we've caught, we have actually don't have that one at all, which is disappointing. Well, I guess random teleport, because I know there's not a biome or a desert biome near us, and that's the most likely place we're gonna be able to find a good old Magmortar. So I guess the best direction is to head out of the forest and head towards the plains. Even searching for the desert though, we'll still get steps to complete the process to opening the egg. My plan though is I want to make this a Sylveon. Sylveon's a fairy type, which we don't have. It's really good for dragon types, and we have this very special item, which is an ability patch. It allows the Pokemon with a regular ability to have its hidden ability, one-time permanent use, but then you can't sell or breed the Pokemon, I don't think. I think it will give us a warning if we can't breed it. I might want to wait for that if we can't breed it, but if we don't need that, we can get Pixelate, which changes all normal type moves into fairy type moves, plus it boosts it by 30%. Now, I'm assuming, does it still give the stab boost of 20-25% still, I'm hoping as well, right? So that's overpowered. We're running into a snowy mountain biome. This is not good. I guess we'll take a left and just run this way instead for now. We want to make sure we get these IVs probably bred. The only problem with that is we either need a really good Ditto or another decent EV, which we might have one. I think my strike form is decent, but then they got to be opposite genders. We're gonna need a Destiny Knot, I believe, for the nature, or an Everstone for the nature, or for the IVs. There's specific items that help pass down specific natures and a certain set of IVs. When you breed Pokemon, if you have the right, I think it's Everstone overall, it passes down, I think, is it 3 or 5 instead of 2 or 3 IVs stat, basically. So it will have the exact same stats as its parent. So if you put that on the better IV Pokemon, there's a decent chance of getting guaranteed 31s or 27s depending on whatever stats it gets. Well, we're kind of stuck in this Taiga forest since we ran into that snowy mountain, which was disappointing. So I guess we're just going to be running for a while. Luckily, this will still help hatch and crack the egg. So that's the only bonus to having to look for the desert. Sweet. So we finally have a desert, but the server does restart in less than 10 minutes. We got that warning, so that's kind of an issue. But if we just stay in the desert, we should stay here when we restart the server and come back in, I hope. Overall, we just need a flame body Magmortar. The bonus of a flame body Magmortar is the fact that it hatches egg faster when you walk, so because it makes it warm. That's the idea, at least. I did catch a couple Pokemon, especially Noibat. I was curious about him because, ooh, rare boss. Let's go ahead and take you down, Yonmask. I was curious about him because he is a decent dragon type overall. Never really used him. Plus, I needed him for the Pokedex, so that was kind of the big point. The more Pokemon we catch for the Pokedex, the more... Oh, we're on struggle somehow, apparently? Oh, he used a specific move. Doesn't really matter, Yonmask. We'll take you down without Greninja after he finishes you off with as many struggles as possible, because it might hurt us, but we're still going to do damage to you. Alright, that brought him down to 38% HP. Not a big deal. We just bring in Zapdos here and hit him with a nice T-Bolt. That's a good, powerful move that should do plenty of damage. It finished him off. Sweet. Power Lens, which we already have. Reveal Glass, though. Ooh, original or looking glass that reveals the truth. Mysterious glass that returns a Pokemon to its original shape. Ooh, that must be for Dittos, I guess? I feel like there's a legendary shrine or something that needs a reveal glass. Ooh, pink Diglett. Come on, Magmar, please spawn before the server restarts. There's a Pokeloot at least. We got a Dusk Ball. You know what? I guess that's helpful. And there's the 5-minute restart warning. We don't really have the time for this server. Where's my Magmar? Ooh, Ooh, Flittle. I don't think I have you toss an Ultra Ball at you. I've got so many Ultra Balls at this point. I kind of just throw them around. I don't have to worry about jumping into a battle. Sadly, if I don't catch it, though, we don't catch it. But it worked on Flittle, so can't complain. Trapinch, you go in there. Dugtrio, I'm pretty sure I don't have you. Ooh, Larvesta. I know I don't have you. Oh, I did have Trapinch. Interesting. Oh, Dugtrio broke free. I don't have you. Silicobra. Caspa Kid. I know I don't have you. Ultraloot, I think I already picked you up. I did. Bramblin. I don't have you. I'm pretty sure. Even if I already have them, make sure that we don't have them. Oh, we can try you again and the Larvesta because I still don't find a Magmar. Well, we captured the Larvesta. Sweet. That's another Pokemon, but I can't find what I'm looking for. Is Helioptile. We can put him down. We can double capture him just to be sure. But I didn't think it'd be this troublesome to find a Magmar in the desert or a Magmortar or I guess even a baby Pokemon version of him. Ooh, Camerupt. I know we need you. And we do need Numel, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, Hippopotas. I don't know if we have you. Plus Camerupt broke out. And since we don't, thought that was a Master Ball loot, the top of Diglett's head there for a second. And since we don't have Magmortar or Magmar spawning, we might as well capture all the Pokemon we can before the server goes out. Come on, get in the Ultra Ball. Ooh, we got more rare candies. Up to 16, which is super helpful because I want to level up the entire team to level 100 overall as well, especially because that means we could take on the battle tower because right now they're always level 100, so we can't exactly do that. I can't find Magmar, so I'm trying to capture Finnegan, Ostrich, Torkoal, and Stonehenge all right now just by tossing Ultra Balls at them because I don't have time to battle them all and catch them all. So let's go ahead, boom, throw it at Finnegan, go at you. Okay, come on. Oh, 1 minute. No. Torkoal, Ostrich, bird, Pokemon, I forget the name. I don't have time to read it. Come on, Finnegan. Did I capture you? No, I didn't. Come on. Server restart's not gonna help me. Another Pokeball at you. There we go. We literally probably have 30 seconds. Oh, we got Finnegan. Yes, at least that's the starter Pokemon down. That's rarer than these guys, so I will take that. But I'd still like to get Stonehenge, Torkoal, and the other guy. Ooh, we got Stonjourner. There we go. Come on, Torkoal. Capture her real quick. And Espathra. That's how you say it. I forgot. But you basically look like a fancy ostrich. Yes, we got Torkoal and we got Espathra. Sweet. So at least we captured all those Pokemon and some others before the server restarted. But sadly, Magmar is nowhere to be seen. Hey, a Magmar. About time. The regular ability is Flame Body, so it shouldn't. It's a pretty decent chance that it has it. But we've also mostly cracked the egg. Let's go ahead and check on it. Yeah, hatching. Sounds can be heard from inside. It will hatch soon. So all that running around looking for Magmar kind of did the job for us. But hey, this can still speed up the process technically. So we might as well capture it. Plus, we're going to need it for future eggs in the, so we might as well go ahead and get this bad boy. I guess we have Magmar. We can actually just get into a battle with him. I don't need to just throw random Ultra Balls from outside of a Pokemon battle. Oh yeah, Greninja is fainted. I forgot about that. Now we can use a Quick Ball. We only have 14 of those left though. So I kind of got to be a little stingy with them. But come on, Magmar. You can't resist the Quick Ball. Please get in there. And yes. Another bonus to the Sylveon for the Fire Gym is it's not going to be weak, obviously, since it's a fairy type. Unlike our other 3 Pokemon that we've EV trained and IV'd, Alakazam's obviously just a glass cannon because he has no defense. But Metagross are Brainiac and Sceptile either weak or do no damage because they're the same typing. So that's kind of problematic. That's one of the big reasons we're going for Sylveon. And just to double check, yes, you do have Flame Body indeed. So that will help hatch our egg even faster. So this shouldn't take any time at all since it's already pretty close to hatching. And what did I just say? What did I say? Our egg is shaking, the music is playing, and we'll just skip the animation. There's our boy Eevee. So now, up special attack nature, even better for us. You have the ability Runaway, but I think that changes specifically when you evolve. So we'll wait to use everything on you. All right, we need to come to the Pokemart because we need to buy a Soothe Bell. The reason for this is because Sylveon is from happiness. So the easiest way to level that up outside of catching with a friend ball, since we bought an egg, that doesn't matter. I don't see a Soothe Bell anywhere in here. Interesting. I don't know how to, where would it be then? Yeah, there is no Soothe Bell in this entire shop. I've gone around to every section that would have any sense to holding it, and it's just not here. Okay, so that way, because of that, actually, since we don't have a Soothe Bell, we're gonna do a little cheap. I have 46 grand, so this is gonna suck. We're gonna spend saving a bit of money here. Cheapest rare candies are 18 grand or 17.92. So we're gonna go ahead and actually just buy 2 stacks of those so we don't have to worry about it. All right, so basically 2.5 stacks of rare candies. So what we're gonna do at this point is now we have enough for basically the entire team, but now we can super train Eevee with levels. And just leveling up and being outside the Pokeball during this time alone will give everything we need to Eevee to evolve. It should give us a decent amount of happiness overall as well. So, and then once it's done, we can Eevee train it, and winning successful battles from Eevee training should help its happiness since it's sitting outside of its Pokeball. And once it's Eevee trained, we can just, you know, run around with it and do actual battles with it against, you know, properly wild Pokemon, so we don't have to worry about the EVs. And then if its happiness still isn't finished, that should raise it. Luckily, we don't have to worry about moves too much either because there is the move relearner. So this is just really nice for us. Oh, wait. Eevee's evolving, but I don't know what it's going to evolve into. No. Cancel it. No, I don't know what it's evolving into. I didn't press cancel in time. If it's Sylveon, no, it's gonna evolve into Umbreon. No. I don't want Umbreon. I didn't want a dark type. And Umbreon's a tanky Pokemon. I need a hitter. I mean, the tank would be nice, but he's not maxed on HP IVs, which is why I didn't do that. I didn't press cancel fast enough. Because Espeon and Umbreon are also happiness EV evolutions. That's so annoying. That's actually incredibly annoying. That's so annoying because there's nothing I can do about that now. And you're not a special attacker, you're a physical attacker, so your stats are horrible. Really? We just did all of that work and it just got screwed over because I don't have a breeding machine or anything to set up breeding. And I guarantee you the only good Eevee I have is Strike Form Eevee is a male and it needs to be female. Yep, so that is it's just screwy because I don't even have a Ditto. I'm so annoyed. It's not like I don't like Umbreon. Umbreon's a good Pokemon, but specifically, I needed Sylveon. Yeah, Umbreon's a fully defensive wall, basically, and that's literally not what we need, because, well, first of all, we're facing a Fire-type gym. Most of their attacks are special types. They're special attacks, which it just does nothing for Umbreon, so even if he has a lot of HP, he's only gonna tank a quarter of the amount of the hits he usually would. This ruins, oh, that's so annoying, because this was, I spent tokens. That was the whole reason it was so good. Not completely, I bought it at 86%. And I was like, oh, it's an Eevee. It's really cheap to fix its IVs. I can make this an OP Sylveon. It's got synchronized with its ability, which is pretty good, but I'm just annoyed. I'm really annoyed. Right? Daycare machine purchased because we need to breed a Pokemon. I'm not running Umbreon for this gym. And we can run Umbreon later, but right now I'm annoyed. I don't want him. So I need to see if we have another Eevee or we need to find or buy another good Eevee. Because I don't have the tokens to fix another Eevee up from 86% to 90, which doesn't sound like it makes a big difference, but it makes a solid amount of difference. Well, Rockstars, I've searched for probably an hour or two across 2 total days, because I started this as a late night recording, and now it's 7:30 the next day, and we haven't found a female Eevee, let alone one with good EVs to breed our Umbreon so we could get Sylveon. So, we're gonna take the backlash. I'm so upset that we got Umbreon over Sylveon. Umbreon's a great Pokemon. I love Umbreon, but I'd rather have Sylveon. That's what I was planning for. So, I believe you want HP, special defense, and defense with this guy. That's kinda all you want. You want him to be a tank Pokemon. So, there we go. That's our defense Eevee bracelet. That's our speed. Where is our special defense bracelet? Honestly, we might have never purchased one because we really didn't need it. Alright, Pokemart, we just need our Eevee training item held items. Should be the yellow one. Yep, for special defense. Let's purchase that bad boy. Now it's to Eevee training. So we're going to throw HP on him because that's the only stat we're going to max out. And we're just going to split the difference between defense and special defense and have him gain no physical attack or special attack EVs. Definitely not a type of strategy I usually go for in general, let alone especially on an Umbreon. I usually don't run a full defensive wall Pokemon like Umbreon. Maybe I'll go like Blissey, who could, if you play it right, can still do a little bit of damage and whatnot. But overall, Umbreon is just a stall wall. So I'm assuming we want healing moves. We want things like Toxic on this guy. So let's see what we can get for his moves though for now, so we can at least level him up or, you know, Eevee train him. Moonlight, that's healing, right? Restores its own HP. Amount of regain varies on the weather. Absolutely. Ooh, Dark Pulse. Yeah, we'll throw that on there. Charm lowers its attack. yeah, we'll get rid of Charm. Which stat is higher? Attack or special attack? Special attack is higher, especially since you have a lowered nature and an up nature, literally the opposite. I'm assuming Dark is usually special attacker, so you don't really have any more Dark type moves. Okay, I guess that's fine. Assurance would be good, right? Because if we get like Toxic on him, he could be pretty solid overall, because if the target's already taking damage in the same turn, this attack's power is double. Actually, then that wouldn't work for Toxic, because Toxic and Poison works afterwards. So you would need, like, wouldn't it be better for, how do you do that? It'd be good for a double battle, I guess. And it has less power than Dark Pulse. And it's also physical. So, you know, we'll leave it for now. Honestly, he doesn't have a great move set to pick from. I'm assuming, obviously, you want TM. So we're gonna have to buy moves for this guy. Alright, I've sold a bunch of ores. We finally have at least some of the moves. We've got Moonlight for healing still, but we've got at least Protect and Toxic on here. And we're gonna keep Dark Pulse so we have a stab type move. Still decently good, you know, overall. But now that he has, you know, Dark Pulse, we can actually eevee train him, because he really kind of only had Sand Attack and Last Resort before, so it wasn't really helpful for us. But now we can focus on his eevee training. And this will probably make him one of the strongest Umbreons to ever exist. He's almost perfect IVs. He's a little off on his moves. He has a pretty decent nature. We could change it to so he has up a HP or defense or special defense instead of attack. But I like the boosted special attack because, you know, that just means we do more damage with the one move that we do in case we are physically attacking. We've probably already healed and Toxic off. Plus, since there's no really better move to apply right now, we might as well keep Dark Pulse since we don't have the other moves available in the shop. We've gotten decently far with our Umbreon's EV training at this point. He's pretty good. Maxed out at HP with, if he doesn't level up anymore, each time he levels up, he will get more HP, but he's currently at 249. What was he at before? 216, 217? So we got 32 more HP points, which I guess doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a big difference. Ooh, his special defense is way up there at 104 versus 44 defense though, so I need to pull that back a little bit here and actually train that up evenly, because I don't want one to be way higher than the other. I mean, I know as upset as I am about the Umbreon versus my Sylveon, it's still a breedable Pokemon as long as I don't use the ability patch on it, which since it's not Sylveon, it's not worth it. So I'm just gonna have to keep my eye out in the wild or on GTS for a good female Eevee to breed with, so that way we can actually get everyone. All right, 104 versus 104, 460 out of 510. That means we have 50 points left. So each category can only go up to the total of 154, which actually makes it a lot easier to keep track of. So now I just know the cap limit for each stat, which is really easy since we have the Eevee training bracelet and these Pokemon are not just one Eevee yield. So we actually get 10 per battle. So that means we only need 2 more battles after this one. And this should be the last Kokol we have to vanquish. Now we have max our defense. Okay, we got to switch this over for special defense and then go to the other battle pond over here. This is special attack. Back to the Pokedex. I wish I really would love to use Togetic's evolution. What is it called again? Oh, I don't remember. But the only reason I'm a big fan of using it is because of a randomizer series I watched. So it wouldn't be as good as it was in the randomizer because obviously it's going to have its natural abilities. But I guess I have the ability patch. I could give it its hidden ability, but I don't know what its hidden ability is. Which makes sense since I can't even remember the name of the actual Pokemon itself. Oh, I accidentally miscounted. We're at 154 and 104 defense versus special defense. I could pay for berries to fix that, but I guess we're gonna leave it as it is. It's still really, really, really good. But Rockstars, that's basically the world's strongest Umbreon. I mean, outside of some slight tweaks, I mean, he's basically perfect. So make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below because I'm hoping next episode we're finally gonna take down the Fire Gym and get our Moltres.